Hello and welcome to Cookies Fishing Capers, and today I am fishing here at Rural Roosts, and I'm fishing in a way that a lot of you haven't seen me do before. This is, yes, a chickpea stick mix, and you can see I've got one Stinky Pink chickpea. I'm fishing very straightforward today, literally as if I was fishing a match, and that's really what today's video is about. Because this pool, the lodge pool as it's classed as, from what I understand, has got fish up to 20 pounds in this particular lake. I have had some nice fish out of this. I am just going to be fishing to the far bank where there's a reed bed, and I'm going to be fishing to my left hand side, and I've also got the margins here to fish from, so I've got quite a range. There is my stick mix. I'm just using a 7-pound fluorocarbon, quite light today, with a small barbless hook and just a 2-ounce lead. Very much like if you guys were fishing a match, this is kind of what this is about. It could give you an edge on a match, and it'll just show you how this operates. So I'm going to get straight into this. Little bar of gold. I don't know, 4 to 5 pounds I would say. Fantastic start, and yeah, stick mix working, first cast. Very happy. Catch you in a bit. And I'm just going to aim it out towards there on the clip. And see if we can catch another one on the second cast. Well, second cast, fish again. There we are. I'd say, again, it's quite lean. I'd say it's about 4 or 5 pound again, perhaps a bit longer, but good. Nice, 2 fish, 2 casts on the lodge pool here. So here we are, third cast. Could I get 3 fish? That's the question. Just going to cast it again, same sort of situation over that far bank. Well, 3 casts, 3 fish. Another little pristine mirror carp, fantastic. Well, quite possibly the next time you'll see me is on the Reservoir, which is on the bigger lake on this complex here at Rural Roosts. And yeah, I'm just fishing very, very light for me. I've just got 2 little feeder rods. I'm only fishing obviously 1 rod on the lodge pool today. Tomorrow I will fish the 2 rods. I'm going for something a bit bigger on the Reservoir tomorrow. I have had a couple of hours fishing here and there. When I got here, I had 1 or 2 fish, but tomorrow I'm going all in. Well, what can I say? I'm giving it neck. I had a nice few hours today on the lodge pool. Nice little fish. There's some big ones in here, by the way. Believe me, there are some big carp in this. However, tomorrow is going to be a biggie. I'm going to be fishing the Reservoir. Of course, I'm going to be using my chickpea baits, my Stinky Pinks, my Stinky Nuts. I'm using the stick mixes. With any joy, we should be catching some nice fish tomorrow. See you in the morning. Good morning. I'm on the Reservoir now. So I've got on my right hand rod, much like I was using on the lodge pool yesterday, chickpea mix, and I'm using Stinky Nuts. Left hand rod's just gone off just after I dropped the PVA mesh with them chickpeas in. There you go, what a beautiful fish. Left hand rod, Stinky Pinks, and yeah, got a PVA mesh full of chickpeas, and that's the result of it. And let's see if we can catch 1 or 2 more. The right hand rod's steaming off at the minute. Wow. Now, that's on the Stinky Nuts. It's absolutely steaming off. Oh, Matty. Oh, blimey. Yeah. I wasn't happy the way that went off, to be honest. It was going in the shallows. Just moved my shelter closer to me, because that breeze, although it was a southerly, it was still quite chilly. But I feel much more comfortable now. I've got everything in tidy, which is what I like, and fully expecting one of those rods to go. I'd like to get over 9-10 fish today. My record on here was 21 fish going back about 6 years ago, where I was casting on a stormy day on the opposite bank. Today I don't think I need to do that. I think they are still going to be patrolling in and around the margins, so I'm fully expecting to catch more. I'll say no more. And just like that, a right hand rod's just screamed off. What more can you say? What would you give me for that? 13, 14 pounds, I reckon. Stinky Nuts, not bad at all. I'll put him straight back and see if we can get into another one or two more. Can't grumble. See you in a bit. Oh, I've just hooked it into there. What I'd done is I'd moved the right hand rod slightly further out in line with this inlet pipe, and I've gone about there. So there we go, and lovely ghost carp on the Stinky Nuts. It's definitely Stinky Nuts day today so far. What a beautiful fish. Let's put him back and see if we can get some more. Catch him in a bit. And there's the Stinky Pinks. Same process. It's an underarm. I'm not going far out. So the left hand rod with the Stinky Pinks has just gone, and it looks like another nice fish, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to go out onto this concrete platform, and I just fed a few more chickpeas in and around the two areas, but as I say, it had gone really quiet. But interestingly, just as you heard me say earlier, couldn't have timed it better, and this looks like a really nice fish as well. A really nice fish. I don't know why I just did that with my rod, by the way. Just put the hands in reverse. But oh, I didn't like that. It just pinged over his fins. Well, that's a nice fish, you know. That is a really nice fish. Oh my god, that almost looks like the fish I caught last year. That is an absolute beaut. Could it be the same fish? I don't know. Oh my god, I can only just get him in the net. Wow, wow, wow. That is a fish worth weighing. What a fish. Oh my word, look at his back. I've got to show you this so you can see it for yourself. Could this be the same fish I caught last year? It doesn't perhaps do it justice on this GoPro camera, but that's a stonker. It's got to be over 20 pounds. I'm frightened. I'm going to weigh it. I'm absolutely buzzing. What an absolute beaut. What can I say? I just love my chickpeas, and this is partly the reason. It's just incredible. So there he goes. He's off. Crazy to think that rig, fluorocarbon, 8 pound, barbless, small hook. Look at the hook on it. That has just caught me a fish that weighed in just under 25 pounds. I've got to be honest, when I first got it in I thought it was more, but do you know what, I'm splitting hairs. I am overjoyed. I'll have to look at the photograph of the fish I had last year, because it was very similar and it was almost a year to the day. Anyway, I am over the moon, and yeah, if I don't catch any more fish today, I'm done. But what a fish that was, and yeah, see you in a bit. Well, the left hand rod has just absolutely ripped off on the Stinky Pinks. I don't know, every fish I've had so far has been in double figures, but I don't know if from the way this has gone it was a smaller fish, I don't know. But one thing's for sure, it's woke up. And it's gone off again. I don't know if it's coming in this time or not. It's very excitable, that's for sure. Ooh. He's not an happy bunny. Oh, let's have a look. It's a very excitable mirror. Yeah, it's a mirror carp. And there we go. On the Stinky Pinks again. He's in. Catch him in a bit. There we have it. Mirror carp, I'd say about 7 pounds, maybe 8. Nonetheless, very happy on the Stinky Pink chicks. So yeah, let's see if we can get another 1 or 2 more before I'll call it a day. See you in a bit. Well, needless to say, I've decided to call it a day. The rain that we had earlier has drenched all my things, bits and bobs, and I thought, do you know what, let's call it early doors today. Still daylight, and I thought I'll start wrapping up. But I've really enjoyed my time here at Rural Roosts, and needless to say, my chickpeas have done me proud. I've enjoyed fishing the lodge pool, and of course the reservoir. The stick mix, as you probably saw, really does work, and of course the chickpeas in the PVA mesh do too, and they catch you very nice fish, as we saw earlier with that 20+ pound common. I can't grumble. I've enjoyed it. I've still got a couple of days here, but I wasn't going to do a video, to be honest, but I thought, what the hell, let's do it, and I am so glad I have. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, because if you have, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, smash up the subscribe. Thanks for watching.